The Portuguese crews had another excellent day in the SSVs. Alexander Pinto and Bernardo Oliveira kept a steady pace throughout, but they were denied victory and a repeat of last year's Stage 1 success by a late penalty, the duo missing out by just 13 seconds. Well, they were beaten by their compatriots João Diaz and Nuno Moraes. The Santag racing man said this part of Morocco is similar to Portugal, and that might explain how they completed a 1-2-3. Diaz described it as a perfect day before he even realised he'd won the stage.
I don't know if you saw, but actually the boys Pinto and Oliveira got a small penalty, so at the moment you're actually P1.
I don't know. Yes?
At the moment?
Okay, we are P1. Tomorrow it's full attack again.
Diaz, Pinto, Shidade, Portugal on top, but the Can-Am factory team are lurking with Miller and Ferrioli in 4th and 5th. After 2 days of Portuguese power, the Can-Am factory team hit back with a vengeance in the SSVs, completing a 1-2-3 and putting all 4 of their cars in the top 5. Jeremias Ferrioli came second and now leads the rally, the Argentine declaring that the Maverick R is made for the desert. Well, you couldn't argue with that today. Victory went to his teammate Chileno López, the 3-time Dakar winner, seeing off all comers over the sand and climbing back into overall contention.
Yeah, it's coming Can-Am. Yeah, for Farioli is first in overall, for me first today. 3 days more here in Morocco. I pushing us the final kilometer, sure.
Helder Rodriguez was the only non-Can-Am factory driver in the top 5, sandwiched between the Americans Hunter Miller and Kyle Cheney. Ferrioli leads from Miller, with the W2RC leader Alexander Pinto slipping to 3rd. The Maverick R's did another demolition job in the SSVs, with the Can-Am factory team completing a 1-2-3-4. Chileno López won for the 2nd day in a row, edging slightly closer to the overall lead. The Chilean enjoying what he described as a complete stage with a bit of everything. Jeremias Ferrioli agreed with his teammate, saying that with the dunes, the stony riverbeds and the fast sections, the terrain was awesome. The Argentine came second and he remains on top overall. He's looking forward to the inter-team battle over the last 2 days.
It is what we wanted, to have a strong team with 4 good cars and 4 good drivers, so hopefully we are doing good. And it's good to fight with the team, you know, I prefer that over fighting the other guys.
Lopez, Gonzalez, Cheney, Miller, the Can-Am factory team running riot on this 3rd stage, with Helder Rodriguez in 5th. Ferrioli still leads the rally, but Miller and Chileno are both within 12 minutes. The Can-Am factory team continued their domination of the SSVs. Hunter Miller was 3rd today, and he also sits 3rd overall. Not bad for a man who's only driving in the dunes for maybe the 5th time this week. The American is only 34 seconds behind his teammate Chileno López, who got a bit lost today. But there's no stopping this man right now. Jeremias Ferrioli enjoying his best day of the rally so far to secure the stage honours and increase his overall lead to nearly 15 minutes.
We had a good pace, navigation was perfect, so we made a big difference in that. It was a fast day, a very tricky one. We're glad to make it here and still P1 in the overall, so one day to go.
Former Dakar Quads winner Manuel Andújar was also inside the top 5 today, even if he is a long way back overall. Can-Am factory are heading for a clean sweep, with their 4 crews locking out the top 4 overall. Alexander Pinto was unable to complete the Rally de Marruecos due to a couple of stage retirements, but in spite of not competing today, the Portuguese driver secured the championship title in the SSVs. He was already certain of victory after his nearest rival, Enrico Gaspari, decided not to enter this event. Meanwhile, there was a big twist on the final day in the T4s as Francisco López overhauled his Can-Am factory teammate, Jeremias Ferrioli. The three-time Dakar champion ended up winning the Rally de Marruecos by just 11 seconds, building on last year's victory in the experimental class. The Can-Am factory team completing a 1-2-3 overall, with Helder Rodriguez grabbing fourth ahead of Kyle Cheney. Pinto won the championship by a comfortable margin of 44 points from his teammate Gaspari.